Kung Fu Panda 4 a lot more fun than I anticipated. Let me tell you why. Sometimes when a movie goes from the first movie to a sequel to a trilogy or a franchise, I get a little hesitant because sometimes it feels like that initial spark that made the first original movie super cool and a lot of fun and enjoyable and everything sometimes seems to maybe get lost throughout the second, third, or fourth movie. But I was pleasantly surprised with this movie that it still had some quick-witted humor and some funny lines, and overall I personally just enjoyed being back with these characters. It feels like I am back with some old friends. Is it maybe a little formulaic? Yeah. Can you anticipate some of the things that are happening? Yeah, you can anticipate some of the things that are happening. But we've been in this journey with these characters for several movies. We know how this world works. We know kind of what happens, and we have an idea of what to expect. So I enjoyed just having a fourth version of this movie coming out. Now the question is, how does this compare to the other movies that came out? And I had to remind myself that, first of all, I'm not a kid anymore. So my opinion of how I like it or not should be with a grain of salt. And for most people, I think this is going to be the weakest of the franchise. But who is this movie targeted to? And this movie is targeted to kids. And I think most kids are really going to enjoy this movie. And at the theater that I watched it, there's a bunch of kids in the back and they were laughing and having a great time. And they seemed to really enjoy this movie. I was thankful that I got to hang out with these friends like Poe and all these other characters that we have come to be familiar with. I had some pretty good chuckles myself, and overall I liked it. But what matters the most is, what did you think about this movie? Film is subjective. It hits us all in different ways, and maybe you liked it, maybe you didn't. Let me know, and remember folks, you owe it to yourself to watch great cinema.